Mayfield area, and we grow probably 1,400 acres of crop, which means we've got quite a few grass-side verges. And I'm getting very concerned about the state of them, particularly during the winter. We promote ourselves as clean and green to the tourist, and when you farm against Thompson's Track and the 72, you see the volume of tourists. But it's the heavy animals in wet weather going up the grass verges during the winter. The last few years they've been bad, this year terrible. Now, the council expect the rural community to maintain these grass verges, which we do. We use the machines that are suitable to what we have. We don't go and buy special machines to do this. In our case, as we grow small seeds, we run disc mowers. A disc mower is $15,000. If I was to go over our verges on Barford Road at the moment, a disc mower would be completely smashed. They're so pumped from cows and racehorses, and I mean racehorses that are racing, not being exercised, that we've had to roll these grass verges twice so far this year in order that we can maintain them during the summer months when the grass growth is there. And I feel it's unfair on farmers like ourselves having to go to this extra expense to maintain grass verges for everybody's benefit. I personally would like to see some kind of bylaw prohibiting heavy animals and racing horses, and I mean horses that are going at 40k plus, using the roadside verges in very wet weather. And that's basically it. So I thank you for listening. I've made my point, hopefully. I feel if the council can't do anything, then perhaps the council should take responsibility of maintaining verges.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Robert. I can see that there is already a light on, so if you just like to stay in the seat, there may be a series of questions.
Thank you.
The first question is from Councillor Lynette Lovett.
I have sympathy with you because I'm a farmer, arable farmer too, and I know we have stones on our verges. So I know, is this a problem with the horses going up all year round, up and down? Because that is probably an issue if they're using it frequently. And the dairy industry, when they take the cows off, they go past, that's only for about a month or 6 weeks, whatever. So you're wanting to sort of stop the users that are doing it all the time, and
it's in the wet weather. If you take notice of a horse, if it's exercising, the feet come down. When they're racing, the feet go in. And I have taken this up with Mayor Fable and Councillor Reveley once before, so they know the people in question. They're basically, in my eyes, this is deviating slightly, but in my eyes, they're running a business off the roadside without paying any rates. You see the horses go by, I say 40k plus, head straight out, charging, and it's not safe. But it's the volume of cows. I believe there is a bylaw somewhere or a code of understanding where a herd of cows being moved is to a maximum of 500 head. I might be wrong on this, somebody might clarify. But you'll see 500 cows come by with a motorbike behind, and another 500 cows and another motorbike behind, and another 500 cows. And they're the ones that are really churning it up. This year, if you take the Westerfield Road or the Barford Road, which I travel every day, it's disgusting, and it's not good for the tourism.
Councillor Price.
Thank you, through you, Madam Mayor. Robert, could I ask, do any of the grass verges that neighbour your property, are any of them have any biodiversity markers at all?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. The reason I ask is that one of the issues the biodiversity working group have highlighted is exactly that, the movement of cattle down those verges, which actually destroys a lot of the biodiversity values that we have around the district. So it's a concern for us as well on biodiversity working group.
Thank you, Robert. The next question is Councillor Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Even though I've got sympathy for you, Robert, there's a difference between using it as a thoroughfare continually for cows to just shifting them on June, Gypsy Day. You could always put a lot of people, especially around their houses, put a hot wire on the edge of the seal to keep the cows off your grass. Would that be a possibility for that fortnight or so early June?
We're talking of quite a few kilometres of road. Going back to the horse scenario, a lot of farmers are like people in town who like to keep their farms tidy. And I notice in town, because I live in town now, that you mow the little bits up to the pavement, which that's in fact council responsibility, but you do it and maintain it. We mow our entrance to the main farm, so does the neighbour. And we have had permission from the council to put an electric fence along there, because the particular horse trainer will come off the other side of the road that is not mown to go over the area that is mown and then deviate back across. So we have permission from the council to erect an electric fence on that. Not that it's wired, you know, not that the battery's on, but it's on there to help, you know, control that, because we like a tidy countryside, just like people in town like a tidy town.
Councillor Arable?
Yeah, thank you. Robert, this was probably 5 years ago you first brought this up, when those people moved the horses up there. They're training horses, so what we need to do, I think you're right, we need to strengthen our bylaw so our staff can do what needs to be done. Because there's certainly been a mess up on all those roads, and there is opportunity to train race horses and other things. They're proper gelding horses, race horses, so not only the cow, if the horses were there, some of those roads wouldn't be too bad, but constant use through the winter, so I think we need to look at the bylaw, toughen up on that bylaw we've got to train.
Thank you.
Okay, could I just remind councillors we're in question mode, and any questions will also go back for clarification to the relevant committees. The next question we have is Councillor Laneborough.
Robert, just a question. Would it be possible to talk to the gentleman you're thinking of? I don't know him, but could you talk to him? Or doesn't give
Are we talking about cows or racehorses?
Racehorses. That's the main
I'll
problem.
be quite honest, the gentleman was approached once, I was punched in the face, spat on. Councillor Reveley would confirm that I've been threatened to be shot. We've been taken up with the police. We've had 10 years of hell from this neighbour. So the answer to your question is no.
So Robert, that brings us to the end of questions. Thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. I'd now like to invite to the public forum